Nathan and Montana here again. Hello, Tan. With Miss Penelope. Good girl, stay. We're just going to have a quick chat about what I consider one of the only important commands, which is come. Apart from that, pretty much none of the others really matter as much. Sits good, stays good, and they're all like excellent things to be able to have in your tool belt, per se, of tricks you can do with your dog, or commands or requests or behaviours you can get them to do. But really, overall, if you can get them to come, regardless of the situation, regardless of if there's another dog there, there's a cat, a person, food, running after a bird, that's a lot harder again, that involves prey drive, but in the same token, any of these situations, you don't look really impressed, Tan, any of these situations, if you can get your dog to come back, then you win. Now, when the dog comes back, that's not just come back, hang out on your side for a second, then run away and go and do whatever you want. That means for that dog to come back and stay in that area for as long as you ask it to be. Now, an important thing with a come command and after a lot or request, included, in sitting and staying and all this, is that they have a break command, that they know when they're allowed to go free. So when you ask a dog to come, what I mean by that is, after it's there for a little while, it then knows, you say, like this, ready? Okay, go play. Go play. So, what go play means to them, good boy Tan, good boy Baloo, good girl, is that they can go and do what they want. That's the release of their break command. So, very good. If I want Baloo to come, Baloo, come. Thank you. Pat him under the chin. Okay, go play. So now he can go and do what he wants. So basically, if you can master the come command or the recall or whatever else it might be, that's going to be, and focus on that with positive energy. They never, ever, ever get in trouble when they're coming. Even if they've run away, dug a hole, destroying something, even if they're attacking or biting at something else, if you can get them to come back, they never get in trouble then. They can have a look at what you're going to do after that once you get them back. So it's good boy, good girl. Tan doesn't really want to move, especially with Baloo there, but I'll get him to come. Okay, Tan, Baloo, come. Good boy, Montana. I know. So, won't come, crouch down sideways. Quick. Good boy. I know, Baloo's there. Come. Thank you very much. Don't worry about when they do something wrong or they're not listening and they don't come straight away. Good boy, thank you. As soon as they're doing something wrong, stop, forget about it, ask them what you want. So ask them to come, they go to turn away, then don't go, no, 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 come here, don't go this. Just go, as soon as it's come, no, stop. Make yourself more interesting. Jingle some keys, click your fingers, start to walk away. Generally, dogs, if you start to walk away, will not really want to be there on their own. So, by rewarding them every time they come, they've got no reason not to, then you can put them on lead or restrain them or take them back to a different area and have a look at punishments per se of, timeouts, moving them away, showing them what you want and directing what the appropriate behaviour is at that time. You've got to get them to come back to do that though. So they're never in trouble when they come back. Make it a fun thing to do. Practice it at home. You can't expect a dog to come to you when it's out at a dog park, there's 600 dogs around, kids, things, supermarket, whatever else. Just put Revolution on him, by the way. He's a good product, but takes about 24 hours to work. If they're not going to behave and come to you in the backyard or in the lounge room, you can't expect them to do it when they're out in public. Now, an example that I give for that for people who have kids, you wouldn't expect a child to behave at a 5-star restaurant if, they're throwing food across the table still at home. You'd first of all maybe go to some big, very popular restaurant, starting with an M, then you can go to, or not to there because of a lot of animal negatives and things they do, but go to other restaurants or little fish and chip stores, then go from there to a sit-down restaurant, then you go from there to maybe a big, nice family outing, then up to your 5-star, once they've learnt to behave from A to B. start at home, in your front yard, in your backyard, around your local area, or at a dog park or place you regularly go to, before getting that recall command, using it as a positive. They're not real good at it initially. Get a 10-15 foot lead, tie that on them. So that way you don't have the fear and you're not sending out, negatives when you're trying to get them to come back as a positive. So hopefully that helps. It's not too all over the place. I'm going to get these done up a lot better this very, very soon. Just a bit of info because I was getting a fair few questions on how to do some things, good, bad and otherwise.